Hey you guys, I'm doing another video today. Believe it or not, in the year of 1981. So here we go. What comes up? See what I can remember. Try to kick my head across this here without getting run over. Okay. Okay, 1981. What happened in 1981? See if you believe it. Ronald Reagan got shot. Yes, sir, he got shot by John Hinckley. He was a little bit of a nutcase. John Hinckley was, not Reagan. Shot him in the chest. But thank goodness he lived through it. He lived through it to be becoming one of the best presidents we've ever had, in my opinion. John Hinckley did it to show off for Jody Foster. You know, some people are fascinated with movie stars and whatnot. So he was trying to impress her. And, I'm not sure if it impressed her or not, but she don't like guys anyhow. So I don't know how that turned out. Not too good. I can see that now. Got her face. For Jody Foster, I always liked her as an actress and everything. But she, I don't know if she's in the closet then, but she's out now that she's a lesbian. So her and John Hinckley could never hook up. All right, got some more here. I can try to get the old memory bank climbed up here. Is in Kansas City, a big walkover bridge, pedestrian walkover, collapsed and killed 114 people. Very sad. 114 people didn't make it. I don't know how many people were hurt, but I'm not sure why it actually collapsed to begin with. I guess it wasn't designed for that much weight or a flaw when they built it. I'm not sure. Anyhow, that happened in 1981. Okay, we got another thing going here. So to get my bearing straight is Prince Charles and Princess Diana got married in 1981. They say 700 million people watched them get married. It's a lot of people, a lot of folks watching you get married, have their eyes on you. Okay, we got another thing going on here in 1981. And Donkey Kong came out. That's that video game that the kids were so crazy about. See, my brother-in-law, he's a lot older than I am, or was too. And he came to our house all the time playing. In between his jobs he worked at, he's on the road a lot. He used to go there and play the game and hours at a time, not just doing no work, but afterwards and stuff. Him and my wife played a lot. That's a big game. And they come across with some other ones too. I've been Donkey Kong, the same. I forget the name of the company, but yeah, Donkey Kong was a big thing back then. All right, another thing that happened in 1981. Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, and that was a big franchise. Had several different movies about it. Same characters, the same storyline, and stuff like that. It was pretty good. All right, 1981. Sandra Day O'Connell became the first female Supreme Court Justice in 1981. I mean, it had a few since then. Okay. The 52 hostages were released in 81. Only a few days after Reagan came sworn in. I guess maybe they were scared of him. He kept all hostages over there in Iran and the I'm sorry, I forgot what you call it. Anyhow, they got him out of there and released him somehow or another. They made some kind of type of negotiation or talked him out of it or something. Anyhow, they were finally released. That was a big thing going on for a long time. 444 days, I believe it was, something like that. That's a long time. That's over a year and a quarter or something like that. And them some bitches are still causing trouble. Yes, they are. Still causing trouble. So let's see what else happened in 1981. Okay, I'll say Harley Davidson come out with something new. Finally, I thought they finally more than one thing, but it's several things. I think they came out with something I forgot to tell last week. Last week they came out with a rubber-mounted motor. Last week, in my video I did last week in 1980, and the rear belt drive came out also. And now in 1981, Harley came out with a Harley Davidson Heritage. It's called, not the Heritage Softail, but the Heritage came out with. And they also came out with a Sturgis motorcycle, something like a Super Glide, except it had belt drive front and rear. Alright, 1981, Harley also come out with a FLT motorcycle, 1340 motor, and I think it sold a lot of bikes. One of the most successful that Harley's come out with. So alright, I got another joke. Now this is an old joke. This is real old. Y'all might think it's pretty corny, but it's one I can think of right now. I meant to look something up. It's something I remember when I was a kid. Okay, what did one leg say to the other leg? You don't know? Okay, I'll tell you. He said, "Shorty's growing a beard."